on when we were talking about no kings being an upcoming thing, and it says, just rename it purple hair and nose rings. So left-leaning ladies responded, while not all of us will be sporting this look, it's certainly welcome.
Yeah, I like colored hair.
Plus, how many people at our protests or our protest actually look like that? Like, it's maybe a handful of people, if that, and it's not even like the full archetype. Like, it could just be just the colored hair or just the nose ring. It's usually not both.
Just the lesbianism.
Yeah, or just the lesbians, you know?
All are welcome.
Yes.
This one has an AI too. So they said, you are assholes. The AI says, thank you for the feedback. I'm connecting you with a member of our team who can help you.
And that would be Meredith.
Thank you for the feedback.
We are assholes. Some days.
Are we great? Are we great again yet? Yes, still great. I'd pay $8 a gallon for all the great work Mr. Trump is doing. I can't believe how many of these MAGA are like, we will pay as much as it takes for gas, but they were exploding about it. Like, Biden was the worst because of gas prices, and this guy wants to pay $8 a gallon.
Convince their base that that's the patriotic thing to do. It's like, tread on me harder. Like, they really want to be tread on.
Like we posted, conservative men are just deeply submissive.
War's good now.
Yes.
Inflation's good now.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's great.
It is weird.
I thought all of these men in my life, especially like the ones that are MAGA, that were like, just growing up conservative as a little girl, like they're going to protect us. They've got our backs. And then when it all comes down to it, no, not at all.
I just don't get why they enjoy Trump enough to constantly like simp for him.
And defend him.
Yeah, I don't get it. He's not that likable of a person.
I just argued with a woman before I got here, and MAGA women really get to me. Like I know the men, but to have the women defending it, and then I turn it around, I'm like, but he is, and they're like, well, I don't agree with like maybe 50 or 60% of what he says, but then you're still defending him. I mean, you're still going online, cheering him on and defending him. I don't remember ever being like this for even Obama, who I really liked. I didn't defend everything everyone said about him.
No, that's weird.
I don't own any like political merch that's like in support of a politician.
Because it's not a
Like it's just, you know, like you're supposed to support ideas, not people, because people are flawed. And if somebody does a thing that you don't like, you should be able to be like, actually, you know, I don't want to be a part of this.
They're elected people, like, and our job is to keep them accountable. And we've really lost that. It makes absolutely no sense to me at all.
I don't understand how the MAGA men keep coming at us in the comments saying, you should be delighted that he's freeing the women of Iran. He's making them all free. And then you're supposed to, I think you want me to be free the way you treat me? I mean,
and the way they talk
to us. And
liberation is not threatening to end an entire civilization.
Or blowing up their school.
It's not, none of those things are congruent with the goals of liberation. Like, you can acknowledge that those people are being treated unfairly and that they are oppressed in that society. But the reality is, if you support Christian nationalism in any way, your politics more closely align with things like Sharia law than mine do. And you probably would vote for that if it was just called a different name.
Exactly.
It's painfully obvious that almost none of them understand how the Ayatollahs came to be in charge of Iran. And none of them remember us overthrowing their freely elected president and appointing the Shah because they wanted to nationalize their own oil. And we didn't want them to because, you know, we wanted our oil companies to have it. All of that I hate America came because we overthrew their government. Of course they hate America.
Yeah. We had a hand in destabilizing.
Yes, and we are what set the women of Iran back. That's what brought the rise of the Ayatollahs, which brought in all of the Islamic law. If you check into Iran prior to the 1950s, their women dressed pretty much the same as our women did. They did all the things. And we created this mess, and now we're patting ourselves on the back because we're freeing them.
Yeah. Well, and all of us here, like with Indivisible, are pretty clear that we do support freedom of religion. And a component of that is that you can't have the freedom of religion without having the freedom from religion. And that's the opposite of a religiously led government, including it's if it's a Christian one. It doesn't make a difference which religion it is. If it's in power, it's going to restrict your freedoms.
And I feel like MAGA just feels like this is some kind of video game. Like the things I get,
Too.
they just get excited
They treat
about
it
it.
like a sports
Yeah,
game.
There was a comment today. Someone said, I can't believe he didn't do it. We were so looking forward to watching him blow up.
That's disgusting. That's a genocide.
They're human beings.
They were all bloodthirsty the other day. Like
They were.
they
It
were
was,
excited, and almost you could tell like it was a sexually charged like excitement
Yeah.
from them. It was
reminded
weird.
you of like being at a cockfight.
Yes.
Tuesday, I was never more happy to be like taco
Yeah,
because
me
I'm glad he
too.
chickened
Yeah,
out.
me
I didn't
too.
want him to do that.
I didn't even want to make
that was
a joke
insane.
about him chickening out because I was like, I prayed this whole day that he would chicken out.
That's what I said. I said, thank God that he did taco.
So on that note, we'll do a little funny one, and then we'll go ahead and throw it over to Chelsea to end it out. But I thought that was such a great discussion. And this is pretty funny because I know that you wanted this. This is Chelsea's meme of the week or comment of the week. I'll go ahead and let you read.
Okay. I will be hanging at the now. Let me preface this. He just randomly messaged me, not like on a comment under something. He randomly messaged the page saying, I will be hanging at the beach sipping spicy margaritas. Enjoy. Tomorrow he will still be your president. Like, you're on vacation and you're still thinking about me? And you're still thinking about Macoupin County Indivisible? Like I said, these old men have nothing going on, even on their vacation time. They're like, oh, that fat woman in some glasses. I
Oh.
gotta see her.
At least he said that he'll
Goofballs.
still be your president instead of Trump's your daddy.
Yes.
Right.
Because that
Oh,
is
that's
so
true.
weird.
When the grown men are calling Trump our daddy, it is truly disgusting.
Truly.
Like I kind of vomit in my mouth.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I wanted to also mention the one post, the most popular post we've had so far. And we'll throw a screenshot of it. It had thousands of interactions, shares. It did so well, and that was if it were between the drag queen one. Yeah, that one did so well. We had some that really hit this last 2 weeks. And that one just continues to be so popular. We also had one go really well on TikTok, and it wasn't that one, it was a different one. So the one that did really well on TikTok, it has like 903 interactions and 90 saves. It said, I want to remind you that it was 1988 that women were allowed to have their own business without a man owning 51%. It was 1988 that a woman could have a bank loan without a man signing for it. And I think the reason that this one went so like semi-viral is women were saying, oh, it was 1970 and my grandma had her own business. And oh, my mom didn't have that experience. And, some of the comments back to them were, I'm glad that you had that experience and that there were exceptions. But it wasn't until 1988 that everyone was protected from that. So there were many corrections under that one. So it was a good discussion.
And the one that really blew up was as a woman, if I ever had to be alone in a room full of men, I'm choosing drag queens every single time. And I'm telling you, as someone who grew up around the gay community, my moms are lesbians, I never felt unsafe by any of the drag queens, any of the gay men, any of the trans people, none of them. Any of the queer people I was around were so welcoming and so kind to me that I could just be fully myself with them. So yeah, and there were many times as a woman I felt very uncomfortable by straight white men.
I was literally like, they like to talk about like, oh, trans people in the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. When I was 12, my friend and I literally were chased into a restroom by a man. We had to lock the door and he was pounding on the windows trying to get in. Yeah. Like, I've never had that experience with a trans person. So
I also was adjacent to the gay community growing up, and I had such a great time. I was opened up to so many experiences that I never would have had otherwise. And I'm really grateful that I got to be a part of that community.
Yeah, it feels like a blessing to get to be a part of a community like that.
Yes.
And so on that note, take care of yourself, take care of each other and maybe log off before you comment back to someone who still uses the word libtard.
Yeah. Good job.